Okay, let's see for the decoration inside. Yeah, I thought, well, perhaps we can do it together. And for those who did not make many boxes in their craft time, so the first thing I like to do is make a few hinges, and then you can place these right in here. So let's peel this off the tape and then place the first one on its place. So you just fold it, oopsie, you fold it and then you put this nicely in that edge, and you can use your bone folder and push it down. So that's very easy. Okay, so let's do the other long one. I always check first if it fits, and if it doesn't fit, you can cut it down, of course. Okay, let's start in one corner, and then I'm just going to push it down. Actually using my long nails. Whoa, long live my long nails. Okay, then we go to the small. I really have to do something on this because it's keep rolling. Okay, do exactly the same thing. Peel the tape off. There it goes again. Okay, let's push it in the edge, squeeze it down, and the last piece. There we go. Push it in one corner, and then we go to the other one. Okay, so that is that, nicely all the way around. And well, I think we could do the same thing on here. I totally forgot about that. Let's see if that is needed. Well, I don't think it's needed. Let me check. Check. No, I don't think it's needed at all. It's going to be perfectly because I already made something in that corner. So yeah, I don't think it's needed. So I'm gonna skip that. And I'm going to apply. I like to shake first my arc glitter glue. And let's start with the small one. There we go. Let it glue nicely in that box. Now I was thinking, is this the right order to do it? Well, I think it is, but the bottom I will wait for just a second because we want to add our feet on, of course. But actually, yeah, I'm just thinking in my head while I'm doing this. Well, of course, we need to put some design paper on it too. So yeah, I think it's the right order to do this. There we go. what do you say? Can we do already this in, or shall we? Well, I'm going to put anyway some design paper in it, so yeah. I'm going to cut a piece that's the same size as this one. Oh, that's almost a good size. And okay, this is only, so I'm going to cut this the same size, and that was 5.5, I believe. Let's check it out. Oh, I think just a little piece shorter. We don't want any bubbles. Yeah, perfect. Come out. Yeah, there it is. Oh goodness. Okay. Here we go. See how easy that is. It's easy. I really like enjoying making these kind of boxes. I love these. Squeeze in the corner. Cool. See how tight and neat this looks? Cool. Love it. So that was really easy and fast. What's next? Okay, so what's next? So this is going to be on the back. Let's first see how these going to apply. So what if I am going to attach this on the back? How do these? Yeah, definitely first going to attach this one on. Alright, so but then I think I like cutting out first my design paper. Okay, so I'm gonna search for some design paper and see what I came up with, and then I will see you in a second. Alright, okay, update. I was decorating the background and so far so good, but when I thought I wanted to glue this on here, I almost glued it on, but I thought, oh, wait a second, because this is going to be on the back of our box. But then I noticed something. Well, perhaps it's something not that hard, but if you can see, I made this just a slightly smaller, this big piece, than the box. So when I was just thinking about it, why not pushing this right in here? Then I can make a nice big background, nice, like this, and then it's very sturdy. And yeah, of course I'm going to attach this to the background with something, because I know people will lift this up with this one. So yeah, what do you think? I think I'm going to do that. So I can continuing. Well, no, I can't. I will stop because what shall I do? Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. No, it's just thinking, and I like to think in forward together with you. So how shall I attach these two? Yeah, the decoration can always be do last. Shall I add a nice wet on the back, so it will be very sturdy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So what I am going to do is yes, I'm going to mark first this, so I know till where I can decorate the back. So I can a bit lower than this, and then I'm going to decorate this back and down, doing our feet on. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. So, okay, yay, love to decorate. Alright, so let's play a little more. A very good morning, everybody. It's time to that I had set up my next craft space, because this week it's going to be hot outside. So when it's hot outside, it's very hot upstairs too. So for those who follow my tutorials, yes, I mentioned that we get an air conditioning, and it's set and it's lovely downstairs. So yeah, yesterday was Sunday and I pick up my stuff, what I needed. So my Fiskars, precision, and my scoreboard, my papers, what I'm working on. The project I did stopped filming last Thursday, so today it's Monday, so I will continuing making the tutorial. And then all my stuff that I use upstairs, I have it downstairs. So here's my brother's canvas cut. I will not move it, so I hope it's not in the way. And then yeah, that's it. So I do have my iron table next to me, because I am used to work in a U table. So I'm used to have an extra table on the side, white next to me. So that is why I thought of using an iron table. So yeah, that's my base for this week. Alright, so thank you. Yeah, I just want to tell you the reason why I talk quiet, because my daughter is sleeping downstairs. And she had a festival last night, so I think she is asleep. Okay, so I will start. Yay, start with this one. Cool. Okay, so the last thing that I was doing was the outside of the box first. So I am now smooching all the edges, and then I'm going to apply these a bit the same way as the front boxes. And yeah, I will keep using this washi tape. I just love it. I really like the black and the white coming back a little bit more. And while this collection do have some black and white, but not that much, I thought this washi tape fits perfectly. So that is why I'm going to use it. And you can cut it in different lines, as I do now with this teeny tiny little strip, but it is effective, and that is what I like. So yeah, this is the front. I have to peep over my little wooden plate, but yeah, this is the front, and now I'm going to do the sideways. And the sides, I am going to use this piece, because this piece is exactly the same size as this one. So I am going to start with my peacock. Yes, I know the bird's name now. Oh, yes, I know it. Alright, so I'm just going to do one together with you, just to show you how I apply my little strips on the sides. Okay, Alright, so I'm just going to start with this peacock paper. I love the colors. The purple and the blue and the turquoise. And yeah, of course, all the feathers from the peacock. I just love it. I really have, and same as this one also. I just adore it. I never can have that imagination that I will love these papers, but I do. I just have to make the confession that I do. I do love it. Okay, so now we're going to do the blue one. Trying to line this up as neat as possible so it will be in the same line as I'm going to. Yeah, it's a bit the same. Yeah. Good. And now for the last piece, I'm just adding this little strip on the bottom. As it is. Trying not to let the blue come underneath, but that is how I apply the sides. Okay, I love it. What do you think? Yeah, so I'm going to do exactly the same thing on this piece and then I'll come back to you. Okay, next step is, well, I added first the sides and now I'm going to add the claw feet, and I must say they really went perfectly well, and I really like that there are holes in, so you can add brads with it. The only thing I have to say, to be honest, if Graphic 45 selling these and make holes in it, why they're not including them with matching brads? Well, I do have them, but I think they should be including them with the claws, but that's just my opinion. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to first make two little holes in these corners, and first I'm going to use this picker, and then I'm going to use another picker that's from small to bigger to make the hole a little wider, otherwise my brads don't fit, of course. Okay, and then check if it's wide enough. I think it is. Yep, it is. Then I'm going to use some Podge, transparency Podge. Yeah, it's just a really good contact glue. And I think you can find these in every country. But yeah, just use a good glue. Anyway, especially for metal, really like that it's keeping safe. But yeah, even I use the brad, I do use glue too, just to be safe. Okay, so I'm just going to add this, and then just putting the brads in. If they are willing to. Yes. Okay, that's one. Here we go. Okay, and now we're going to see the inside to the brads. Well, I hope to know the light isn't. Oh yeah, there they are. You can see it a little. Then you're just going to secure these legs for the brad. I'm going to use my bone folder to squeeze them nicely flat and tight. And do the other one. first open them. These are really sturdy boards, so actually I wish that Craft 45 just had added them, but that's again just my opinion. Okay, so this does not go anywhere, so that is really easy going. So let's do another one. So first I just make 2 little holes. Well, I think I could have done this right away with this one, but just a habit. There we go. Use some glue. And then she was quiet. Yeah, this way. Okay, pushing it against your belly to keep it all in place, so you can push firmly against that. It's just way easier. Okay, find the hole. Yep, here's one, and then the next one. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, last one. And then the feet are in its place. That's that. Really cool. Yeah, love it. What do you think? It's awesome. Love these. Oh, these are really cute. Yay. Cool. Alright, so the feet are on. And yeah, now what's next? Let's see. Okay, so I did the inside already with the inside 3 first ones. Not the 3 first ones, the sides and the front. I used this paper. I love this paper. Absolutely gorgeous. So now I will add my background. So I place some black and another strip on top of here, and I'm going to add this, and let me first try it out to see if it fits, and it fits perfectly. Now I do like adding some glue, so it will be a little more perfect. Because we don't want this to get loose, of course. No, we won't. Alright, so let's place this again. And I'm just going to shuffle this to the back in that corner where I like it to be. Yeah, and then I go up. And I'm just going to push that glue to this end of this basket, just how I like it. But that's not all. I want to secure these with some extra boîtes, and let's grab 2. And let's see, now I could have done the boîtes from in to out, but I don't like that. I do not care that you're going to see this boîte on the inside. That's okay. I don't mind. Now I'm going to see where then I would like these. Well, I think 2 at the end of here. I think that's no problem. So I'm just going to secure these. What do you say? Shall I do these at 1 inch? Making a mark, and then 1 inch on here too. Hope I will see that mark. Okay, that's making a hole. And this needs to go all the way through, so holding it. Okay, that's 1. Yes, and the other one is right here. Watch your fingers. I'm just going to make it a little bigger. I think these will fit now. Let's see. So, I think a little more. Oh yeah, that's way better. See, I don't mind that these are right in this spot. I don't mind. That is not ugly at all. It has a function. Yep. Yeah, cool. Alright, so now secure these little boats. That's one. And the other one. And in the meantime, of course, the glue will dry. But I just want some extra security. Because we don't want this box to fall apart when you are adding these 3 little albums in them. We don't want that. Alright, so that's that. This is not going anywhere. I don't like it. How it is. Yeah, I really like. I especially use the black because these are pretty busy, of course, already. So yeah, now it's time finally to place my latest piece of paper on that background. Okay, let's add some art glitter glue. There we go. Oh, now I really have to place this. Otherwise I go away with my hat in the way. You don't want me to do that. So now I see way better. Here we go. That's it. Make sure the glue is nicely attached to your papers. No bubbles, especially here with the boats ending. And that's it. Cool. Wow, I like it. What do you think? It's cool. Alright, so now let's get back to the albums. Oops. Okay, now I'm going to do the outside of these other 2 cute little albums, and I'm going to do one together with you. So I decided to add a little handle, so I can hang something on here when I'm done. So yeah, this is the front and this is the back. So this one we are going to make together. Well, of course another image, but yeah, let's do that. Let's do it together. So I'm just grabbing one. I already started. I'm always going to continuing way too fast. But first things first. So I added some design paper on the top. And now I'm first going to add another handle right here in the middle. So I'm just making a hole in here in the middle, and I should have done this ow, wow, oh, that hurts. Yeah, that really hurts. But of course I always go with the flow with the project. Wow, this really hurts. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's the risk of having long nails, Diane. I know. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to squeeze these little things together. And, oh, of course, on the outside, I heard you. Okay, so, yeah. Oh my gosh, my finger hurts really bad. Oh, damaged. Alright, let's push it in. I hope today in a minute. Ah, always on camera. Sometimes will not go as they should be. Alright, so let's, yeah. Wow, the hole was not, oh. Good shooter. Alright, so let's push this in right here, and now you see that these are pretty long, and I am going to shorten these down, of course, but I still hope it, yep, here it goes. Here we go. Okay, now I'm going to flat these down. Going to be as flat as possible. And then the next thing what I do is yeah, oh my god, my finger hurts real bad. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate the middle inside. Let's see where all my, oh, here it is. But yeah, what I'm going to tell you, how we are going to let this set perfectly. So I am curious how it all sets down, because these handles are so nice, but they are really sturdy. So I forgot that it will stay. Oh, this stays nice. Oh yeah, fingers crossed it will. Alright, so the first one, going to attach right here till the bottom, and then of course I am going to squeeze these down. Now first I am going to place the other ones down, and then I'm going to add just a little tape, no, a little glue on the top right here, and then put a nice hold on. Oh my god. Oh, please do never get long nails and go craft. I hope it will stay on, but I think normally when I bump these, then it will get loose sometime, and when that does, it really hurts. Alright, hope it will set down in a minute. It will cool down. Alright, okay, let's stay focused. Okay, let's place this on the right spot. Here we are. Okay, now before I go further, I will add a bit of this glue right here. I'm going to squeeze it, and then I like to put a handle on it. So on this spot it will attach good, I hope. So I will leave it like this. Now I can work on here. Alright, stay focus. Oops, yeah, I thought of that. First I'm gonna add this and then put this on. Now come on, the first one did go perfectly, and now this is, wait, perhaps if I put the wing up. Good lord, the first one worked perfectly, and now this isn't. Oh well, oh yeah, good. Alright, so I will add the next step, and let's see. Okay, so let's get back in business. Alright, so I cut already my washi tape pieces, and I'm going to cut these in an angle, of course. And another long one. And the first thing I did is cut these in the right size, so you don't have to measure afterwards. And well, you saw me doing this earlier, and perhaps you want to skip this part, but this is really small. And some of you like to watch everything, so for those I will like to show you one cover again. Ta-da, bum, 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 bum. The last one of this piece. Grab this under. I hope I'll get a better handle. Yeah, and you saw me using a clip earlier, but I only have one here downstairs. Ooh. Okay. First one. Oh my gosh, I just did the dogs outside, and it is very, very hot outside. I am so blessed and happy in my new air conditioning home. That's really worth every single penny of it. You can sleep well, eat well, craft well, very important. And I bet when my husband is getting home today, I don't know exactly how late that is. I think he is going not being too late today because he works outside. So I expect him to be early today, but I can imagine that if he works outside, that's hot, way too hot. Okay, let's cut this down a little shorter and smooch the edges. And then I just have to glue this down. There we go. And then I'm going to apply this right here. Just a little movement. Yep, here we go. So that's the first one. Now you also can smooch these edges, so the purple will come back a bit more. Alright, so this is the first one. I'm just going to make another one. Ooh. Okay. Let's just do another one, the back. But I was telling you, you can imagine that it's really hot outside, and if you're having a job that's need to be outside in the sun with no shadow, then I really can imagine that he'd like this air conditioning. So yeah, that is the update. So far, so good. Alrighty. Oh, and there is a thing that I really like to promise you. I noticed yesterday when I uploaded part 4 from my latest kit, the Little Miracle one. Oh my gosh, I noticed that I think in that episode I talked about my English, and I got so many comments that I actually feel a bit guilty that I talk too much about my English. And you guys told me so many times already that my English is good, is acceptable, and I promise you guys that I will try not to consider or not to worry too much that my English is not perfect. Well, of course it's not perfect because I am not an English person. I'm Dutch. Hey guys. So yeah, I am going to try not to talk about that really too much. So I promise you that this is the last time I ever going to mention that, because I myself get a little annoyed by that, and I'm so sorry for that. But yeah, I feel a bit yeah, when somebody talks about that, about my English, then I feel a little hurt. But I promise you, I will not do that any longer. You gave me that comfortable touch yesterday that I am really going to try to feel comfortable with my English, my Dutch English. So yeah, let's skip it. And I am who I am, and I stay who I am, and that's just the way it is, and that's how it's going to be in the future. So I promise I will shut my mouth now and will not talk about it any longer. Alright? Promise. Alright, how was your weekend? Let's talk about your weekend. Oh yeah, I want to do this piece on the back really love these papers. Let's cut this down. Did not do that earlier. Where is that mark? Here is that mark. You can barely see it. And this, oh, almost was afraid that I cut it too short. I didn't. No, I didn't. Okie dokie. So I was hearing some tickling around my leg. That's my beloved dog from my passed away dad. He was checking on me. I think she is glad that I'm downstairs today. Alright, so yep, this will go on the cover. Okay, now for the covers I really like using some tape so it will stay down perfectly. Yeah, I really like using this tool, and actually it's a stamp tool. Many people of you ask me about this, and this is from Creamotion, but yeah, it's actually a stamp tool thing. You can add your clear stamp on here and then you can stamp along. But yeah, for me it's really handy that it's have a handle for me. I do have this block too. That I didn't believe that was my first one, and it works perfectly too. You can. This is my first one I used. So yeah, see, it does the same trick. So you don't have to find exactly the same piece. Anything would have a clear surface you can use. So yeah, tip of the day. Oops. Alright, so let's clean this up a bit. Make some split. Oh, what do you think? Oh, do you remember this one? Yeah, you bet you do. Yeah, I think it's 2 years ago that I made this. And when this was my first craft spot. Yeah, it glues well. So this was my first craft spot, and I made this as a background. And I'm really happy that I am back on this plate again. Well, it's not a cutting mat. I wish I could have made a personalized cutting mat, but well, perhaps in the future, perhaps some company will listen to me at this point, or someone will know. Should be awesome if you can create something like this, and that's going to be a cutting mat. Wow, what an amazing idea that will be. Perhaps there are already some companies that have such a thing, but I do not know them yet, but it should be amazing. So, tip of the day. That's just a hint. No, it isn't. Well, actually it is. No, it isn't. I really like crafting on a cutting mat, because you can right away cut along. So you don't have to grab an extra cutting mat or anything. So that's really handy. But it's good to work on a surface like this. And how I made this, well, it's actually how you call that? A desk. I call this a desk saver, a desk. Yeah, so that black thing that you put on a desk. And then I just printed out some background papers. And this is washi tape. Actually, this green one, mint one. And yeah, this is also some sticker. This is some rub-on. This is a sticker. And I believe this is a sticker. Yeah, these are also stickers. And then when you are done creating a nice background, you can just put some clear, well, it's not tape, but yeah, some the bigger clear transparency contact paper. That's the word what I was looking for. So yeah, then you can have your own designed desk saver, if that's correct word. Alright, so by the way, I'm finished almost. What I did do on this piece is create a few of these little things, and I'm going to search that later for you, and then it's done. Alright, so we have actually made 3 of these. Oh, I love these. Yeah, really cool. Okay, so when you see this on the outside, you see that I need to add a little color on this one. Then you see this. Perfect. So you can hang 2 things on here, but you still can hang something on here on this elastic. So that's still possible. So yeah, cool. Like it. Yeah, so what's next? I think the pages. The pages. Yeah, cool. Alright, so up to the next part. Woohoo, we are getting there. Ah, cool. I like it.